Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over 7 non-obvious AI tools from 2023 that I think will still be relevant in 2024. So before we begin, some honorable mentions, which are ChatGPT, Midjourney, and DALL-E 3. Judging by their user base, I don't think that these tools are going away anytime soon, and I think that people do a lot of videos on these already, so for that reason, I'm not going to be covering these in the videos. Instead, I want to bring your attention to some other tools that I find interesting and I think will still be around in 2024. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First up, we have AI tools for productivity, and the first one I'm going to mention is Eightify. Eightify is an AI tool that creates concise and long-form summaries of YouTube videos. It works as a Chrome extension, so when you're on YouTube, you can simply click summarize, and if the video is less than 30 minutes, you can do it for free. However, if you try to summarize a video longer than that, you will want to pay the premium membership, which is about $47 a year, and you have the ability to summarize videos of any length. And so personally for me, I find this very helpful because I don't like to watch a lot of YouTube anymore, so instead when I see interesting topics on videos, I will simply get the long form summary, put it into ChatGPT, have it give me the key insights, and then I will talk it through with ChatGPT until I think I have a good understanding of what was discussed in the video. Now with that being said, let's move on to AI tool number 2 in the productivity bucket. AI tool number 2 is Bardeen AI. Bardeen AI is an AI tool that automates a lot of manual digital tasks, such as scraping data and putting it into Google Sheets, replying to emails, summarizing Google documents, etc., etc. And the way it works is you can now describe the workflow that you want in Bardeen in natural language, and it will generate you a base template playbook to work off of. And if it does not meet your needs, you can go into the builder and edit the workflow until it does. I found Bardeen a couple months ago. I've talked with some people there as well, and I really like the direction they're taking it. I think that they really want to start building a community around people that are building these templates for others to use, kind of like Notion does with their community templates. So I would definitely say look out for Bardeen in 2024. This was definitely a good product from 2023. And now for the second bucket, we are going to move on to tools for creativity and media. So first up is Opus Clip. Opus Clip is an AI-powered tool that allows you to upload long-form content and generates engaging short-form clips automatically. So if you are a content creator and you're trying to be everywhere all the time, all at once, and also make content, this is a perfect tool to take some of the load off of your shoulders and put it into the hands of AI. The second tool in the creativity bucket is rather new. It just came out a couple months ago. I remember I discovered it, I believe, when it was still on version 1, and they recently released version 2 on the web. It is Suno AI. Suno AI is an AI platform that lets you generate high-quality music straight from a prompt. As you can see here, I am using it to generate some lo-fi beats with a moderate tempo for the background music of this video. Now, the one caveat to Suno is you can use it for free to test it out. However, if you would like the ownership rights to the songs you generate, you must be a pro or premium subscriber. So I would suggest looking into the terms of service before you start using it. And if you do think you want to use it for your content, you must subscribe. The fifth tool is, I would say, a bit higher than some of these others in terms of awareness, but still not as big as ChatGPT or Midjourney, and that is 11 Labs. 11 Labs came out early last year, and we saw tons of people making a bunch of funny and realistic memes out of it, combined with DID, and they've added a bunch of new features recently, and I'd like to go over those because I think they're a bit slept on. So the first one is Projects, and Projects allows you to create long-form audio content where you can switch speakers, you can switch speaking styles, and they do recommend that you do this if you are trying to make longer-form content such as a podcast or an audiobook. So that is one of the new features they added. Another one is dubbing. So as you can see here, I am taking the link to one of my YouTube videos that is in English, and I'm pasting the link in the dubbing tool, and now I have the ability to convert my video and dub it to a different language such as Spanish and others as well. This, I think, is going to help other content creators expand their audience if they don't have the means to translate their videos by themselves or hire a translation speaker like some of the larger creators can, such as MrBeast. And the final new feature that 11 Labs added recently is speech-to-speech synthesis, which I do believe is a giant leap forward in getting that AI voice to sound much more human, because it helps you capture a lot more of the inflections and the expressiveness that human voices have. So for that reason, it made the list for some of the non-obvious AI tools that are going to be relevant in 2024. And now finally, we are on to the coding bucket. And so there are two tools that I want to talk about here. The first one is by a company called tldraw, and it is a prototype they made called Make Real. Make Real works by letting you create vector images and converting them into working code components using JavaScript and Tailwind CSS. All you need to do is paste your OpenAI API key in the input box below. Then you can start creating vector images and other diagrams, and then you can select it and say make real, and it will generate a working version with the code as well. I think this is going to be useful, especially for developers and solopreneurs that are trying to prototype things fast and they want to get it out quickly. This is a great way to let your imagination run wild while still being tied to the code at the same time. Final tool I'm going to talk about is Cody. Cody is a tool that was released by Sourcegraph in 2023. Cody is an AI coding assistant that helps you write and understand code faster. It offers AI-assisted autocomplete for coding, code refactoring, detecting and fixing code smells, and explaining code. It also integrates with development environments like VS Code, JetBrains IDEs, and NeoVim off the bat. And personally, I find it very useful to use when I'm using VS Code to have it in my sidecar and be able to talk to it, and it also understands my code base. It's a lot easier than trying to explain the situation to ChatGPT, and for that reason, it made my list for what coding tools will be relevant in 2024. And that's the video, guys. This was a short list. I tried to find some cool yet non-obvious AI tools that I think are going to remain relevant in 2024. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord. And until next time, much love and peace, y'all.